This is a 2007 Lincoln Navigator, and I was planning to clean this because probably no one else has done this to its truck. I bought this 2 years, so yeah, about 2.5 years back, and the salt in the winter is not doing any good to this truck, but with the age of this truck, it's still kind of like surface rust, even though it looks lot rusty. It's still, surface pitting and rust. It's not eaten up anything yet. Still quite solid and thick frame and other things, even the body. So what I was planning to do, my plan is to totally clean it up, clean the frame and everything, and then rust coat again. I'm not going to buff or clean properly and paint it or anything, because painting on this surface is not going to do any good at all. The rust already there, unless I have to buff and clean it completely to bare metal and then paint it, which is a really tedious task, and I'm not going to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm just washing it, spraying it. I actually try to do the phosphoric acid. I just applied it onto the rear hitch, the trailer hitch. But as you see here, the hitch it already got a lot of rust on it, and once I put the acid on it, the rust is gone. But then I had to wash it again with baking soda and a mixture of water, so that the acid goes away. Otherwise it's going to leave a layer of acidic surface which is going to rust in the future. But even then, I don't want to paint it, because painting it could entrap some oxidation area, and it could get severe in the future. So yeah, every year I'm planning to do this. Not entirely this much or this way. Like this time I actually cleaned up a lot of cleaning. I had it undercoated, the rust prevention coating for last 2 years. I did it myself, and it was good. It has been doing a good job. But now with this cleaning, what I want to achieve is that I want to remove any loose rust and dust that's entrapped inside the frame. So if you look at here, all this sand, rocks, the rust, this is a lot. This was all inside this frame, was all sitting inside this frame. And since it's a closed tubular frame, there is no way for these kind of materials to go out. At least if there was quite a big opening, would have been a lot better, but no, they didn't include that in the design phase. So it's going to trap all the sand, the mud, salt, and going to rust out. So I decided I'm going to do a complete cleaning, and what I'm doing is I'm using the drain cleaner. So the drain cleaner comes with different kind of fittings, and this fitting is a rotational fitting with the back spray. And I'm going to show this side how it's going to work. So my setup is just a pressure washer, and I have this green hose, which is the extension from the pressure washer handle, and I have a cable tie there, which I will use to lock the pressure washer gun in place. And then I will have pressure water with high pressure shooting through this hose. So this is the way I have hooked it up, and once I turn this on, I will get water with high pressure at the end of this nozzle, though not really high pressure, because this nozzle lets water flow much good, which means that it will reduce the pressure.